everybody, Jackie here with Brian Weber from Weber Automotive. Hi Brian, how you doing?
Hi Jackie, good, you?
I'm doing well,
Good.
So, we're in Northeast Ohio. You guys are located in North Olmsted, Weber Automotive. And our weather is extreme, whether it's really cold or really hot and humid, like July is the worst. I can't stand it.
It's awful.
So when it comes to HVAC, heating and air conditioning in my car, you know, what can you guys do for me? How do you help me out? Make sure that I'm comfortable.
Yeah, air conditioning, automotive air conditioning is getting really, really high tech. It used to be in the 70s that a vehicle would have, a regular car would have 4 pounds roughly of refrigerant. Now most cars are less than a pound of refrigerant.
Wow, that's a big difference.
It's a huge difference. And what really gets sensitive is that charge, the typical charge in a car, has to be right on the money. When you had a 4-pound system, you could be off a pound either way and it would still cool just fine. Okay. Now if it's off a couple of ounces, it won't cool right anymore. Okay. So it's really, really critical. So that's a big leap, but one of the reasons they were able to make it and make it more efficient is that the charge can be right on the money. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you guys have some rechargers, and I'm going to pull that up here. So tell me about what these can do and how you keep that recharging so that, you know, they've got the optimum heating and cooling. These are both state-of-the-art Robinair air conditioning recharging machines. The one is for the most common for the last at least decade 134 refrigerant, which is still in a little bit more than half of the vehicles on the road. But the auto manufacturers are switching over to 1234YF refrigerant.
1234YF.
Yeah.
Very specific name.
It's very specific, yeah.
But what does this next generation of refrigerant do?
It's less harmful to the ozone, because they do know that when these are manufactured, eventually all of this refrigerant will be in the atmosphere at one point or the other. Car gets in an accident, goes out of service, goes to whatever scrapyard. Chances are it's going to be released into the atmosphere. Absolutely. So they want the refrigerant to be as less damaging and harmful to the environment as possible. So the new machine and the new service is very, very specific, and you can't mix the new refrigerant with the old in any way. You have to have this new recharging system. And the Society of Automotive Engineers has created a very elaborate process of charging what this new machine does, and it made it really expensive. The refrigerant is crazy expensive. Wow.
So how do you guys, stay on top of this with this new refrigerant? I imagine with older vehicles and that kind of thing, it can maybe be even more expensive to fit the new stuff in with the older. Do you use the old refrigerant with older vehicles?
With older vehicles, you typically have to use the refrigerant it was designed for.
Okay.
With real old vehicles like antiques, you can retrofit it to the 134, which was common again for the last decade at least. We also have, if somebody does not want to do a retrofit to the 134, we still have an R12 recharging machine and R12 refrigerant, which hasn't been available for many, many years. But that's for the antiques. So we have, whether it's an antique, an intermediate, or brand new up-and-coming refrigerant, we've got the systems to recharge those properly.
Absolutely.
And some really, really killer high-tech leak detection equipment that's very uncommon in the industry.
Absolutely. And you guys really care about customer quality, customer service, and affordability. So with these services, you guys are giving your customers the best deals that are out there.
Absolutely. Fix it right the first time and don't do any more than it needs.
Absolutely. So if you guys are, in need of staying comfortable in your car, especially with the extreme winter coming up, or in the summertime when it's really, really hot and humid, call Brian Weber at Weber Automotive, and they'll make sure that your system in your car for HVAC and heating and cooling is running like a dream, whether you're an older vehicle or a newer vehicle. And they're also going to make sure it's environmentally friendly.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So visit them at weberautomotive.com.
Thanks,
Brian.
Jackie.